Righty-ho, it's 8th of Jan. Didn't get up here until late because I was waiting for a little parcel. I have got a new set of sockets to have a go at the old rear differential jobby. Get that off. I'm just waiting now. Might come in tomorrow. I am just waiting for the old dugger gun. Now, as you see, doors I am having a play with. I've cleaned up the rusty areas reasonably well. I think well enough to be able to put some zinc on there. So it's looking fairly average. There's a couple of deep spots that I can't quite get into. I'll have another go at it. One of the things that I want to do is possibly, I've had a little go at doing some dents. I will sand the rest of it down, then I'll apply some top filler. And as you see, there's another area there. There's a couple of dinks and a little deep pitted rust hole, but there's nothing coming through on the other side. And then we've got the same down this end. What I have found, this might be a bit difficult to see, but there is a big gash here, and that was all full of filler. Obviously the buggers, when they did it, some numpty's gone and swiped it with something, and then another numpty's come along and they filled it. They're quite deep, but now that I've got the door off, I might be able to send something down in here, planish that out a little bit, and then I can apply a thin layer of filler. I hope anyway. I mean, I watch everybody do it on YouTube and think, yeah, that's easy, but I know what it's like to actually physically do stuff. So here on the driver's door we can see a little bit more deeper pitting, which I can't quite get into just yet. I mean, I'll give myself a bit more time. This is obviously holed, and can't get my hand in the back there. Well, you can just about make it out, but it's holed there as well. This is where this God, what do they call it? They call it a blade fits on, and I've got to have a little think about how I'm going to apply this blade. Right, this is probably the worst area, although it's not badly holed. It is badly pitted, and it's come up into the door area. Still got to get rid of some flaky paint around here before I have a go at sand and then filler. And then this is the sort of secondary. So we've got two bad areas, and the other areas are not quite so bad. I don't know why they've gone here. I've got a feeling. Yeah, I see. I did it here. There is. You'll notice there is a discoloration. It almost looks like there's rivet heads there. But I wonder whether. I don't think. Oh, there is. Oh, it's where this bottom piece is probably spot welded on. I'll have to have a look at that on the inside. Yeah, because look, the door skin comes round and it wraps round, and then it comes to this line here. So obviously there's a double thickness of material, and I suspect that bit rolls up and possibly round that way, and it's got rusting behind it. So here we go down the other end, and it's all pretty much the same thing. Didn't get down this far with the new tool. I'm using one of these flappy wheels. They're pretty good. Can't remember. I seem to remember they were called zirconian wheels, one of my favourite words. Right, let's go down the other end because I can bore you with some more cleaning. Dun 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 dun. Bulletproof jobby. Nice. Chili whoppers. Chili whopper. Still haven't gone anywhere. I thought one of them was supposed to be sold. I had a little clear up in Carl's domain the other day because I get fed up with, he just throws everything on the floor, and it just annoys me. Just sends me round the bend. people not putting stuff back. Right, I think I tried to film this the other day. This was this is the jolly old rear, the rear handle jobby. I expect it's going to need a bloody good clean at some point, because although I did it with, I did spray it with some zinc primer, which is pretty good on steel and aluminium. You know, the old RAF use it a lot. And then I found a really nasty, horrible, cheap, rubbery sealant. It's not a proper seam sealer, but it's nearly as good as, I can't think, is it silicon based? I don't normally like silicon based. Flexible roof and gutter sealant. So there you go, a Wick Special. Butyl rubber, that's the stuff. Butyl rubber. And it was only about £1 something. It was under... Just throw it on the bloody floor then. Like everything, ends up on the bloody floor. And I end up by swearing because I have to bend over and my back hurts. Right, what else have we got? Oh yes, I've got to promise myself not to keep covering up the bloody microphone on this camera. Right, here's the old slam panel, which is looking all right. I've dug some bits out and given them a clean, because you know me, I like cleaning stuff. I must have a go at some point in stripping the bonnet down, but I'll do that nearer the time of cleaning up. Car's still sat here, still got the back wheels on, haven't got them off yet, because like I said just now, I need a digger gun. I was having fun and games trying to get the carpet out, so that's not done yet either. I did bring my little hoover in and managed to hoover up some of the crap down in here, but I'm going to treat all of this anyway, like I did just now. I did do, you know, some rusty bolts, and I've just slung a bit of that new Fandango stuff that I found. My new material, can't tell you what it is, but there's a little bit of the black stuff in there, and it's not engine oil either. And better still, it's not flammable. Right, what am I doing? So yes, I've been playing lots of pieces. I've taken a lot of stuff off of the shelf down there, and I've put it in here now for safekeeping, stop it getting all covered in dust and crap. And I've given everything a bit of a clean up with this new stuff that I've got. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about doing with inside stuff, although this is nicely dry now, it might have a slightly, very slightly sticky, you know, it'll attract the dust and the dust will sit on it and then it will look pants again. And I'm kind of worried about that, about, you know, all sorts of stuff as well. Like, you know, there's a battery box here that I did, which is very nice and actually still a little bit wet. Door tops, I've given them a good clean down as well. This will be the passenger one. The seal there is starting to go. It's got a bit of steel in the bottom, like they all do. And the driver's one has actually begun to part company. I'm not too bothered, because at least I can fit the doors, you know, even to nice paintwork, etc. And then I can do the seals later if I can find any. The one thing I did find interesting with the old black stuff is it's very good for replenishing bolts. So slightly dubious rusty bolts that you take out, drop them in the pot, take them out, let them drip dry onto a manky old cloth or some manky old socks, and then they're ready to go straight back in, self-lubricating and very nice. So instead of them being dry, nasty, rusticated, which obviously this one needs replacing, you can put them back in nicely oiled. Probably fall out with vibration, but at least they will go in nice and clean, lubricate the hole, as it were, misses, and all be good. Oh yes, I must have a look at the bumpers. I keep promising myself to do that, but I'll do that when I bring the old trolley back down. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't done a video for a while because, you know, I've had backache and I've been ordering bits up, but I've been a good boy, honest mother. Clean on these bits up. Oh, that's right, yes. So I've put a load of the smaller the bits, like door locks and stuff, I've put in these boxes here. So I think that one's full of bits. That bottom one's full of like bits of internal trim and whatever. I think that's got some bits of bigger trim that I couldn't fit into the other box. Oh, God, I can't lift it now. Oh, there we go. And so there's, you know, bits and pieces, horns cleaned up. That, I guess that's a secondary water pump or something there. The dumb irons are here. The charcoal jobby, bits for the rear hatch, boot lid, whatever you want to call it, and the door locks and stuff are in there. And then a few bits of door insulation and rubber and whatnot. And then the others are empty. But we're going to give a damn good clean up. I'm going to start looking at doing something with the trim. I don't like this anymore. It's not very nice. It's very manky looking, and I'm almost thinking in terms of I've got to get this off first. Yeah, I've got to get that off first, which requires a blade. And then what have I got to do? And then I've got to try and remove this, I think, from the back. I've not had a look inside here to see, because you can't get past the stupid glue they've used. Right, what else? That's about it, really. I keep moving things from like this side, from this side to that side, and then I move from to this side to that side, and then I put it in boxes. But and then I keep finding the odd bits and pieces here and there, which reminds me, I might do that right now. Box of bits that I have painted. I've listed them, but what was funny was that I found myself going through the list. Sorry, going through bits, and then I'm going, what the bloody hell's this? So it's got a part number to it. Let's try and catch that in the light. There you go, focus. Come on, phone, focus. It's because the light is so rubbish here. Oh, nearly. Right, there you go. So, what is it? 1JO 199588B. And I have noticed that when you enter stuff into the manual, you've got to have the spaces as well. So I shall have a quick look-see for that. Right, we're up to 13 minutes, so I hope to cut this short now. Otherwise I might not be able to get it on YouTube. Right, au revoir. Catch thee later.